Hi everyone, Nino from Neopera here, and today I will teach you the main guitar solo of our new single, An Eternal Night. So before we start, we have to go through the tuning like most Neopera songs. This one is tuned down to C sharp standard. So our E string is a C sharp. Our A string is a F sharp. D becomes B. G becomes E. B becomes G sharp. And the high E string obviously becomes C sharp again. So let's get started. This solo begins with a long arpeggio section, which a lot of Neopera songs do, just because it suits the classical music. And what I like to do with sweep picking is change up the order of the notes, because a lot of sweep picking can sound very boring. Everyone's using the same arpeggios, so I like to combine string skipping and sweep picking. One little disclaimer, I am on a neck pickup here. Neck pickup usually sounds better for sweeping. So this is the first part of the solo. I will play it slowly. So I will refer to the guitar like it would be in E standard, so high E string, even though it's tuned to C sharp. We pull off from 19 to 16 and then we skip the B string and we hammer on the 20 on the G string with a little finger. Then we pick 16 on the high E string, then 20 to 16 on the G, repeat that, 20 to 16, then we're going to hammer on 18 on the D string. That's the arpeggio shape basically. And then we go back up, 16 on the G, 20 on the G, skip the B string, and on the high E, 16 to 19. So slowly the whole pattern sounds like this. We land on 16 on the high E string, then we are going to shift and we're going to sweep. So starting on 18, pulling off to 14, 16 on the B, that's your usual arpeggio shape, 15 on the G, 16 on the on the D string, and 18 on the A string. And then we go back up. So you're actually going to play the fret 18 on the A string twice, then again 16 on the D, 15 on the G, 16 on the B, 14 on the high E, and 18 on the high E. So far we have this. So when you're on 18 on the high E string, you're going to do the 3-string version of that arpeggio. Still the same notes. And then you go back down the 3-string version and you slide to 11 on a G string. So the sweep section sounds like this. And then you're hammering on 13 on the D string, 11 on the G, 15 on the G, and we will skip the B string, 11 on the E, 14 on the E. The entire part so far. That's the first part. The second one sounds like this. So again, we start off with string skipping and then go to a sweeping arpeggio. And it's actually the same pattern, that's just a different arpeggio shape. 16 to 12 pull off on the E. Skip the B on G, 16 to 13. And our D note is on 14. So, and if we apply the pattern from before, we get this. Once you are back up on 12 on the E string, you're going to move to 16 and do a sweep from 19. So 19, 16, 17B, 16G, 18D, and this time we have two notes on the A string. From 19 we go to 14, 19, and then back up. And if we combine those two, we get this. We are at the last part of the sweeping section, and we'll play it slow again. So 21 to 18. On the B string we have 19, and on the G string we have 18. Once you're here, do a full 5-string sweep down. So that is 21 to 18, B string 19, G string 18, on the D string 20, 21 on the A, and 16 on the A. So if you combine the 5 and a 3-string sweep, you have this. And from here, you're going to slide down and play the same arpeggio that you just played, just an octave lower. And that is here on the 4th fret on the A. And that's a little bit of a stretch. So that's 4 on the A, 9 on the A, 8 on the D, 6 on the G, 7 on the B, 6 on the E, and 9 on the E string. So that's probably the hardest part, going from this very narrow position to this wide stretch. And that's the entire sweeping section. So if I play everything up until now slowly, we have this. And now we start to play the harmony part. That's the second part of the solo. It's just a simple melody, and I will show you the main melody because that's the one that I would play live. And then there's just some studio magic behind that. There's a melody that is the same thing, just a third above that. So that is fret 4 and 6 on the E string. And then you're going to slide to 7 and back to 6. And pick 7 again. And then we go back up, we do a half step bend on 18. And then pick 18. So far the melody sounds like this. So that is on B string 16, played twice. And make sure that you're always putting a nice vibrato on that. The next bend is a full step bend from 16 to 18 on the E string, going back down and picking 16 on the E. Then this 14E, 16E, just going up the scale. Again bending from 18 to 19 and picking 18. And that is the end of the solo. So the whole melody section sounds like this. So that's it. This is my solo for An Eternal Night. Have fun practicing this one, and if you do a cover of it, please let me know, send me the video. Until next time, bye bye.